Welcome back to my garage. Today I'm going to be changing the transfer case fluid on my 2011 Porsche Cayenne Turbo. And so I've got everything pretty much set up. Make sure you use a wheel chock. And for added security, I'm still using the jack. Let's get started. Here is the transfer case. So I'm facing the front of the vehicle, and the transfer case will be right behind this cross member right here. This is your fill plug, and that's your drain plug. Make sure you can remove this first before you drain it. People make a huge mistake by over torquing these bolts. That should be no more than 13 foot-pounds. This case is aluminum. I've seen a lot of Cayenne owners over tighten this, and they end up cracking the shell. So you don't want to over tighten it. And what I would recommend is when you go to torque it, if you're going to use a torque wrench, don't use a 1/2 inch, because the 1/2 inch torque wrenches aren't as accurate at the lower torque end. So use a 3/8, probably even a quarter torque wrench. Don't over tighten these because they're very fragile. This case is fragile, it's aluminum. They say this is a lifetime fluid, and like I've said on my other videos, I don't believe in anything as lifetime fluid. I would change the transfer case fluid as often as you can, just because there's been a lot of problems with the transfer case on the 958 generation Cayennes. Don't believe in the lifetime fluid. Change it often. All right, so let's get right to it. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I can remove this plug, the fill, before I remove the drain plug. So let's go. Okay, there's the fill plug. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one first, because you don't wanna drain it and then find out you can't remove this. Then you're kind of screwed. Oh, see, nice and easy, just the way it should be. That was perfect. A lot easier. As you can hear, some of that air pressure has been released. The plug actually looks like it's in really good shape. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't need a whole lot of torque. All right, so I'll just let this drain. I'd say it's been a good half hour, so I think I'm ready to go ahead and cap off that drain plug, and I'm gonna use the new plugs that I got from the Porsche dealership. You don't wanna over torque these. 13 foot-pounds is all you need. I prefer to just tighten by hand. While I'm waiting for that transfer case fluid to drain, I'll just show you the fluid that I'll be using. I picked this up at my local Porsche dealership. The one thing I don't like about Porsche is just how expensive or overpriced, I should say, their products are. This one, $100. Can you believe it? Like, I don't know why this is worth $100. Like, what is it made out of? What's in here? Is it made out of gold? Like, does it have the fountain of youth? Like, why is this $90? Like, check it out. Show you how much I paid. So this was at my Porsche dealership. Transmission oil, $91.50 for 1 liter of transfer case fluid. Like, that seems like quite a bit. If you think that's bad, but it gets worse. Okay, the screw plugs for the transfer case. Each one is nearly $40. Can you believe that? And here it is. So in total, $75.34 plus tax for 2 little screws. Unbelievable. It gets worse. Oil filter. $57, and that's just for the filter, guys. So that's just this. The sealing ring, get this, $24.38. Like, what? Are you kidding me? So nearly $80 for this at the Porsche dealership. I was planning to change the oil, and I figured, you know, while I'm there, I'll just get the filter. But I don't know, like this to me looks like any other filter out there. I don't see anything special about it. And to charge $25 for this, I think that's just nuts. Here is the Porsche OEM fluid, transmission oil. There is the part number. I'm not sure why I felt the need to go to the Porsche dealership to buy this transfer case fluid. There are aftermarket fluids that are just as good as the OEM, but for a lot less. I just found in my area I was kind of limited with some options. There's some very popular choices, but they're not available in my area without shipping. And it's just something I want to do right away. So I just figured, hey, I'll pay extra. I'll just get the right fluid. And the other thing is there's a lot of confusion about type of fluid to get. You got to know exactly what type of differential you have, and that affects your choice for your fluid. And I don't know, I just didn't want to bother with that, so I just got the factory fluid for this vehicle. I give them my VIN. They told me, hey, this is what you need. Simple. So there you go. There isn't a whole lot of room to work here, and the bottle from Porsche is not a squeeze bottle, but I think this setup should work. It's just a little hard. I can't get my hand up just because I've got the exhaust pipe right here. And with that, I'm pretty much done. I'll take it for a quick drive and then check to see if there's any leaks. And here's the transfer case fluid. You want to inspect it for anything unusual, such as metal shavings. And I don't see any in this one. Last thing I'm going to do is document the date and the mileage. And this is only for me. This just helps me to keep track of the maintenance on all my vehicles. So let's go ahead and start it up. So the mileage is 187,949 kilometers. And today's date is Saturday, April 26, 2025. Like I said, this is just for me. Thanks for sticking around until now, and I'll catch you on the next one.